Hey Dolphins, I'm Griffin Gibney, and welcome to the Season 2 premiere of the CI Views Entertainment Recap, a recurring series to always keep you in the loop about all things entertainment and pop culture news. It's been a minute, so we have quite a few things to go over, so get comfortable. First up, we're going to be talking about D23. The D23 Expo, a biannual event hosted by the Walt Disney Company to share news about upcoming projects in a convention-type setting, took place at the Anaheim Convention Center from September 9th through 11th. Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Lucasfilm, and 20th Century Studios were all in attendance to share details on their upcoming projects. In case you missed all the exciting announcements, I wanted to give you a rundown of the most memorable from each entity. Starting off with Disney Animation, it was revealed that their 60-second feature film will be titled Wish and will star Academy Award winner Ariana DeBose in the lead role of Asha. This film will debut in November of 2023. Pixar took the stage next to share details on their next film, Elemental, debuting in June of 2023. They also announced two brand new projects, an original film called Elio, and a sequel to one of the studio's most popular films ever, Inside Out. Next up was Disney Live Action, which gave us our first look at Halle Bailey as Ariel in The Little Mermaid, debuting in May of 2023. Also from Disney Live Action was a first look at Peter Pan and Wendy, streaming in 2023, and new details on Snow White, releasing in May of 2024. They also announced the sequel to their 2019 Lion King remake, gave new details on The Haunted Mansion, and released new trailers for both Hocus Pocus 2 and Disenchanted, both streaming on Disney Plus later this year. As for Marvel Studios, they started off their panel by giving the audience at D23 first looks at Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, The Marvels, Echo, Ironheart, Daredevil Born Again, Loki Season 2, Captain America New World Order, and Armor Wars. Marvel released two trailers to the public, one for their Halloween special, Werewolf by Night, and one for Secret Invasion starring Samuel L. Jackson. Marvel closed out their panel by revealing the cast of Thunderbolts, which includes fan-favorite characters like Yelena Belova, Bucky Barnes, U.S. Agent, Red Guardian, Ghost, Taskmaster, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Val. Next up was Lucasfilm, which shared new details on their current series Andor, as well as Ahsoka, The Skeleton Crew, The Bad Batch, Willow, and Indiana Jones 5. They also publicly shared a trailer for the third season of their wildly popular TV show, The Mandalorian, streaming on Disney Plus next year. 20th Century Studios also took the stage to share new details on Avatar: Way of Water, which debuts this December. To close out the convention, Disney Parks chairman Josh D'Amaro took the stage to share new details on the Disney parks, such as Tiana's Bayou Adventure coming to Disneyland and Walt Disney World, new meet and greets, and general plans for the future of the parks. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into D23, and now you're all caught up. Moving over to upcoming releases, this week sees the release of Olivia Wilde's sophomore film Don't Worry Darling exclusively in theaters. It's a mystery thriller film about a utopian community that isn't quite what it seems. The film stars Florence Pugh, Chris Pine, and Harry Styles. Not only has the film been shrouded in quite a bit of controversy, but early reviews place it at a 33% score on Rotten Tomatoes, according to the reviews of 87 critics. Don't Worry Darling debuts in theaters today, September 23rd. Additionally, Disney is re-releasing the first Avatar film exclusively in theaters starting today, September 23rd, just ahead of the December release of the much-anticipated sequel from James Cameron. Moving over to streaming services, this past Wednesday, Disney debuted the first 3 episodes of their new Star Wars show Andor, which serves as a prequel to the 2016 film Rogue One. This will be a 12-episode first season with a new episode debuting every Wednesday. Netflix, in an effort to counter-program Andor, released Ryan Murphy's latest project, Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story, also this past Wednesday. This is the story of one of the most notorious serial killers of all time, largely told from the perspective of his victims. It stars Evan Peters as Jeffrey Dahmer and Niecy Nash as Glenda Cleveland. Lastly, I wouldn't normally talk about network television, but Abbott Elementary, which won big at the Emmys this past month, started Season 2 this past Wednesday on ABC and Hulu. To round out this episode of Entertainment Recap, I wanted to give you some insight into some local professional theater opportunities. If you're out near Hollywood, the national tour of Alanis Morissette's musical Jagged Little Pill is currently playing at the Pantages Theater through October 2nd, and the national tour of the reimagined Oklahoma revival, Fresh from Broadway, is playing at the Amundsen Theater through October 16th. Well, Dolphins, we've come to the end of the Season 2 premiere of the CI Views Entertainment Recap. We hope you enjoyed, and we hope you'll stay tuned, because there's always something new from the CI View.